Hey, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We're just glad you're not physically with us because we don't feel very good. So we hope everybody else is doing well.
You would be sick.
Yeah, you'd be sick with us. So we already make you sick anyway. So I mean, that's beside the point. So the topic is, excuse my language here, my voice. Progressives. When we say progressives, what do we say?
All right,
What's that mean?
People confuse progressive and liberal. That is not the same thing. A liberal, you could be a liberal.
Okay.
Like that mean, maybe you're all for gay marriage and that's fine. Maybe free, like sex with whoever, whatever, like a regular liberal thing, whatever. Whatever you think of liberal, Progressive is when you actually want. Now, most liberals are progressives, okay? So that's where the confusion is. Mm-hmm. Because most liberals want the government to make their beliefs the law.
Okay.
And make everybody feel that
Which
way.
is a progressive.
Which isn't necessarily everyone.
Right. Right.
There are many liberals that just want to live their life like that and just be free to be able to do that.
So as a progressive the word itself is progress, you want to...
Okay, progress.
To move
towards a communist country. Back in the turn of the 20th century.
But I would also argue that
there is no
socialism,
argument.
communism.
Socialism is the larva of communism.
Yeah, thank you.
It's step one of two steps.
Right. But I think a lot of people
socialism
may not
is
think of that way.
Step one of step two of communism. Yeah. That is what that is.
But in the 20th century.
But anyway, in the last part of the 19th century and first part of the 20th century, there was this progressive movement progressing towards communism. There was a communist movement.
Okay.
And a lot of them wanted a revolution, an overthrow of the government,
within the United
bloody
States?
War within the United States.
Okay.
I mean, within ourselves.
Right.
And even in the other European, worldwide.
Right.
And some of it happened. And others said, no. Let's get ourselves inside the government and work within. And we will slowly change it from within, progressing slowly.
Yeah, so it doesn't look. It's not as
and they were actually sacrificing because that wasn't going to happen in their lifetime.
Yeah,
that was a goal they were.
They were investing their time into
the next generation.
That progress, yeah.
And that's what progressive is, but it goes on both sides. And my side, well, I say my side. I don't consider myself a Republican. I've always been a Republican. Well, since I've been, except for my, and very early on when I got involved in politics, I've always been at one time I was like a big time, but I'm no longer am because now I know,
the
curtains come down like on the Wizard of Oz, and
the corruption is.
It's on both sides,
and
there's progressives on both sides.
Working
the right has progressives. Basically, it means we want government rule over what we think. I'm a constitutionalist. I don't want right-wing.
Small government.
I don't want right-wing or left-wing progressives. I want the individual to be in charge of their life, and I want the federal government to be this big, and the states to be that big, and the rest of the communities in our own lives to be the rest.
Yeah.
And that's what I want.
And I want to say real quick, because I know our time's limited, but they talk about, I heard this discussion, though, about socialism. People who agree with socialism say, well, they tried it, like Hitler tried it, or whoever tried it, Marx or Russia tried it, but they did something wrong. They didn't do it right. So we can do it right, but ultimately it's the same because you always get the same result.
People got to die and nobody lives well.
And then you steal from
Well, except for the people in charge.
yeah,
that live
right,
well.
right. And that's why people who buy into socialism, they are buying into the lie.
Unless you think you got a seat in charge,
Yeah.
you're not going to do well.
No.
And actually, you're called useful idiots, and you'll be the first ones gone.
yeah,
Just so you know that.
yeah.
You can look it up.
It's a.
I'm not
it's
making
history,
this up.
right?
They have said that. These are useful idiots that champion our cause.
Yeah, it's a form of slavery, is what it comes down to. But
Ooh, it's not a form of slavery. It is slavery.
yeah. So you guys, that's a great. I love that thought. Look into it. Look.
Well, I
at
hate
history.
that thought. That's why we're doing this show.
Well, the fact that we, it's like don't buy into that lie. That's the best way to go. Democracy. The constitutional.
And if you disagree, please get online
let's talk.
and
Yeah.
please give us great examples of shining
Yeah.
examples of communism and how awesome it is for everyone.
Right.
Somewhere
Well,
in
and
some
the
country.
soft word is socialism. That's the PC word.
Right.
Because communism is a PC. You guys, thanks so much. God bless you. We truly mean that. Thank you so much. You take care.
Merry Christmas.